Plushy-Plays here, and welcome back to Pokemon Ranger! Last time, we went into the deepest part of the Lyra Forest in order to find and guide a mean old man by the name of Gorder, who was mean to everybody and was just generally just a pain to deal with. We guided him throughout the forest, got him out, and we got a rank up, and we are now able to take the Dragonite bus, because Cameron has summoned for us, because he wants to give us something. Hooray! So let's head on upstairs. Alright. Hello. I don't know why I say that, I just... I don't know, I just do. Hey, I got the good news from the leader. Good going. You're hoping to get to Summerland, yeah? Well, hop right on and hang on, is what I'd like to tell you, but things are never as simple as that. Unfortunately, this is always the case. You get something good. You get good news and you know, an opportunity to do something really cool. Well, turns out it's not as simple as that. You gotta go through hoops just to get it. So you can ride the Dragonite bus only if Dragonite accepts you as a genuine ranger. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my styler. My stylus. And how exactly do you get Dragonite to accept you? Well, you're a ranger, aren't you? Capture it and get your feelings across to Dragonite. That should have been quite obvious. That's how it works, Red. Before you joined us, do you remember what you wrote in your 7 letters? Again, I will never get over the fact that the player character wrote 7 whole letters just for this. I mean, that is some true dedication, my dudes. I mean, you gotta be dedicated towards whatever position or job or whatever it is that you're applying for. So, kudos to them. This is what you wrote in one of them. Pokemon aren't tools, Pokemon aren't just vehicles. People in Pokemon can share their feelings and benefit together from it. It's not a one-way street. By sharing our abilities, people can even fly and Pokemon can be made happier. I read that letter over and over. I have it memorized now. Okay, so funny thing is, Spencer only ever mentions this one letter. He doesn't mention any of the other letters. So, do you think he's read the other ones over and over just like this one, or just this one in particular? I don't know, just something I was thinking about. Well, Red, here's your chance to prove those lofty words to be sincere. Alright, Red, you're all ready now? Yeah, I think so, because I mean, what other kind of prep do I need? I'm fully healed, I don't really need anything for this capture. Good answer. Here goes then. Put all your feelings into this capture. I will certainly do my best. Alright, Dragonite is fairly simple. Only requires like 3 loops, but it does attack with these little whirlwinds. And it's little speedy, kinda. But it's fairly simple. If you're fast. Which, a lot of times, I am not. Also, fun fact, I found out that if you continue to draw loops after the orange number shows up, you can continue to draw loops, and you can get more EXP. But only up to a certain amount. I did not know this until fairly recently. And I am kind of disappointed in myself for not figuring this out earlier. Considering I played this game for how many years? Way too many. Anyways, Dragonite's been captured. Dragonite transports rangers from town to town if they are deemed to be worthy. That capture was quite the show. It sort of reminded me of the leader style somehow. Well, I mean, I guess, Spencer did train us after all. So I guess I could understand why that would make sense. Dragonite, do you accept Red as a genuine ranger? I'm guessing that means yes. Seems to me Red's feelings got across to Dragonite just fine. Congratulations, you can now ride the Dragonite bus anytime you'd like. It'll be a quick flight on this Dragonite to any of the ranger bases you've already visited, which I think is a really cool idea. Also, keyword is already visited. But to be fair, we've already visited 3 out of the 4 major locations in the game. Say hi to Cameron for me when you get to Summerland. But you said he's got something good he wants to give you? Well, you'll see when you get there. Spencer, that doesn't sound good. What do you mean by that? Okay, Dragonite, it's showtime. Top speed to Summerland with Red, alright? Hop to it. And away we go. And we're carried, not picked, like we don't get onto Dragonite, which, I mean, I could see, like, maybe we do ride it, but it just shows it like that. Like, maybe it was like a limitation thing, which is weird because in the later games, the ranger character, the player character, will actually climb onto the Pokemon that they're gonna be riding. I don't know. Anyways, hi Red, keeping up with your capturing? I bet you are. Our leader called you to Summerland, didn't he? I'll go fetch him, just sit tight. I'm sorry, if you're going into the ranger base, why don't we just follow you in? I don't know. Oh, Red, welcome, welcome. We didn't thank you properly last time, so there's something I want you to have. I left it in the ranger base. Come on, go inside quickly. Poor Red. Our leader has an odd compulsion to give weird gifts that no one wants. He doesn't mean any harm by it, which actually makes it worse. Yeah, I know how that is. Like, you give someone a gift and no one really wants it. But it's, again, it's just the thought that counts. When it, I don't know, it just makes it worse. What is that? Well, isn't it awesome? I found it in the Sapporo Sea. You can have it. It's a gift from me to you. That looks like junk. What is that? But what is it, you ask? The mechanic behind you will be the best person to answer that. That thing is an underwater vehicle, a submersible. It was made a good number of years ago. I think they named it the Aquamole. But the way it is now, it's nothing but a big pile of junk in anyone's eyes. Now, if I had the necessary parts, I might be able to fix it, but... Now hold on! Junk? You call this junk? I object to that! You have no appreciation of beauty! Look at it! It's a fabulous piece of art! I feel dreamy at the sight of it. Junk? No, no, no! Don't call it junk! Cameron? Sir, that is junk. I don't care what you say, that is a pile of junk. Oh wow, Red, I didn't know you were over here. Ranking up steadily? Yeah, we are. Cameron, I came across an ancient building deep in the jungle while on patrol. What is it? That's the jungle relic. There's a legend about it named the 4 Challenges. Rangers over the years have gone there to see how they do on those challenges. Just be careful though, the legend says you're not to clear the 4th and final challenge. If you do, a great calamity shall befall us, according to the legend. But what kind of calamity? That is the true question. When they were younger, Spencer and Joel took the challenges to see how they measured up. Huh? Me? I make a point of not going anywhere that's remotely dangerous. Cameron? You are a ranger. You're a ranger leader. Rangers go into dangerous places sometimes. How are you a ranger? Let alone a ranger leader. Hey, but if you've got the time, it might be good for you to visit. Listen, Red, it might be fun to test our skills. Want to go out to the jungle relic? So we can't really say no to this, because she'll just continue to ask us until we say yes. So, yes. That's the spirit. I knew you'd do it, Red. If you're going to tackle the challenges, I'd better tell you how to get inside the jungle relic. The entrance is on a raised hill, deep in the jungle. It's where Red rescued Percy's Politoed before. you'll find a weird stone statue there. There's a hidden switch on the statue. That switch exposes a set of stairs that goes down into the jungle relic. Be careful in there. A stone statue? Understood. We're off to the jungle relic. Alright, so let's get out of here. Alrighty. I knew we'd be seeing Solana soon. Ish. It only took us about, not even, about a full part. Anyways, we are back to the Olive Jungle. So while we're making our way through the Olive Jungle, hello Wurmple. Wurmple is now available for us to capture if we want, which unfortunately is going to be important for another mission later on. Anyways, while we're going through the Olive Jungle, I actually, unfortunately, this is not my first attempt at this recording, and I got a little bit further than this, so I saved, and the recording didn't turn out that great, so I'm now having to, I had to replay the whole game over up to this point, and I mean, it's nothing too important, it's nothing bad, I promise. I did actually capture some Pokemon that I missed in each of the areas that we've been through. So if you see a Pokemon that I don't show the like a new Pokemon that I don't show the browser index for, that's probably why. It wasn't a lot, it was just a few, because I figured I was gonna probably forget to go back at a later point to do it, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity for me to do it at that point. Okay, so I just had to get that out of the way. Oh, wait a minute, wasn't there a Snorlax asleep on the road a little past the bridge? That's also why I just wanted to stop there, because there was dialogue up ahead. I bet it's still there. I hope people aren't stuck trying to get around it. Yeah, unfortunately for us, the Snorlax only moves for story purposes. If someone files a complaint about it, we'll have to do something about that Snorlax. But we haven't heard a thing so far. So then nothing is wrong. We don't need to do anything about it. Plusle, Minun, where are you going? She was actually asking the same question. Oh dear. What do you think you two are doing? What are you two doing? Well, Snorlax doesn't seem to be bothered. Stop that, you're hurting Snorlax. Like I said, Snorlax doesn't seem bothered. He's still asleep. Get down off that Snorlax at once. You know you're not supposed to do that, Plusle. And Minun, you too. Yes, that belly jiggles and makes a funny sound, but Snorlax isn't a musical instrument or a trampoline. That's enough of your games. Sheesh. Aw, they feel so bad for making Solana mad. It's so cute. Plusle and Minun are so cute in this game. I love them to bits. Did Plusle and Minun, did they do that because they thought people were upset by the Snorlax blocking the path? I mean, that is a possibility. You two are cheering Pokemon. Were you trying to help us do our jobs? If that's what you're doing, I'm sorry for getting angry with you. But you also have to consider Snorlax's feelings too. Do you understand, Plusle? Minun? It looks like you do. I think so. Well, okay. How's this then? If Ren or I'm ever in real trouble, how about helping us then? Can you promise that? No. Okay, everyone, let's move out to the jungle relic. Huzzah! Ugh, I know how you feel. You're just trying to sleep, and everyone's trying and wants to bug you and wake you up. Ah, no, Trico. I know the feeling, because that's like when I'm trying to sleep in on the weekends. I don't get to sleep in unless, you know, nobody is around. Because, like, I have someone bothering me, whether it's the dog opening up my door because this door doesn't shut all the way, and I have to keep the door cracked anyways. And my cat, Blue, he likes to come into the room too and meow at the top of his lungs, and it's just like, why are you screaming? Anyways, Gligar's back to bother us. So while we're just kind of making our way up here. Okay, that was kind of odd. I had it in my notes. Where did my notes go? No! I had my notes. There they are. For the jungle relic, there's actually an unused track for the jungle relic called internally SEQ, which I'm guessing stands for sequence, _ Jungle Town, which was a track based on Olive Jungle's leading motif, most likely to be used in either Summerland or another area near Olive Jungle. This is coming from the cutting room floor, by the way. Anyways, yes, we're back in the same area where we rescued Politoed before. Is this the statue that Cameron mentioned? There should be a hidden switch on it somewhere. I do actually like how the statue looks. I don't know, it looks so, like, intriguing and cool. I don't know what it's supposed to be of, but I think it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of interesting. This part here is sticking out a little bit. Is this a switch? There's only one way to find out. I love how that's like a lot of people's reaction to something that shouldn't be there. Oh yes, this thing is sticking out, or oh, this piece is this. This is probably something. And then they'll like press it, flip it, or whatever. But honestly, that would probably be my first reaction to it too, so I can't really say anything. Ooh, that was startling. Well, this looks like the entrance. Shall we go in? Well, unfortunately, we don't have much of a choice, so let's head on in. Ooh, kind of ominous. The music just stops. Who could have imagined there would be something like this? I mean, under the ground and in the jungle? Yeah, that's a good thought. Like, who would have thought this would all have been down here? So yes, there are 4 challenges here for us to take on. But as Cameron said, hello, we are only allowed to clear 3. For if we do the 4th one, then we cause a great calamity to happen. Which, what is it? That is a good question. I am a curious little dude. And I think that's actually where we're gonna stop for today. For this part. We have captured Dragonite and made it to Summerland with the help of the Dragonite bus. And Cameron gave us basically a piece of junk. We've met up with Solana, who found out about the jungle relic. We found out about the jungle relic from Cameron, and we made it down through the Olive Jungle to the jungle relic itself. Next time, we're gonna be clearing the 3 challenges. And, yeah, just doing the 3 challenges. And, well, I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.